Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking those incredibly dense, frustrating technical roadblocks that hold so many creators back, and we're transforming them into a clear step-by-step roadmap for launching your digital products. Whether you're building an ebook, a Notion template, or even an AI agent, we're going to break down exactly how to get it done, and most importantly, get it live.
Okay, let's take a quick look at our agenda. We're taking you chronologically through the whole shebang, starting with digital product creation, then formatting ebooks, Amazon and Gumroad publishing, AI chatbots and automation, and finally, growth and consulting. All right, section 1, digital product creation. We're starting your journey by building and presenting your digital assets without getting bogged down by the tech.
Look, a massive hurdle for so many creators is the product demo itself. A question we see pop up all the time is, how do I record a hackathon project demo without actually showing my face? If you're stuck on recording your submission because you're camera shy, honestly, do not worry. This is your way out. You absolutely do not need to be on camera to make a highly compelling presentation. You just need to follow these steps to record your screen and really showcase your app's functionality. You can use free tools, stuff you probably already have, like Loom, OBS Studio, or Zoom. Just start by briefly introducing your goal, and then show the app in action. Click the buttons, show the formatting, let the product do the heavy lifting. Keep the video brief, like 2 to 3 minutes tops, and always conclude with a key takeaway or future plan. You really only need to show your face if you want to add a personal touch. Moving right along to section 2, formatting ebooks. We are conquering layout errors, margins, and formatting tools so your work looks perfectly professional. So a core concept you've got to wrap your head around is the EPUB format. An EPUB is what we call a reflowable format. Unlike a rigid PDF that just sits there, an EPUB automatically adjusts its text to perfectly fit whatever it's being read on, whether that's a tiny phone screen or a massive tablet. It's like water fitting into whatever cup you pour it in. This explains why your fonts and layouts change across devices, and it's exactly why text-heavy books should use EPUB. It gives a way better reading experience and helps maximize your royalties on platforms like Amazon KDP, especially since lighter text files often earn higher royalty percentages than those heavy image files. Now, knowing which tool does what is absolutely crucial. You want to draft and align your text in Google Docs or MS Word. Use them for the heavy lifting, clean paragraph styles, consistent headers, automatic line spacing, and inserting your tables. But when it comes to the visuals, switch over to Canva to finalize your cover design, export visual PDFs, and check your margin guides. Seriously, whatever you do, do not try to format a 100-page manuscript in Canva. It's a nightmare. So what happens when things go wrong? A massive pain point we hear is, why does converting my manuscript to EPUB delete my tables and completely ruin my formatting? Well, if your formatting gets wiped out during conversion, it's almost always because you're using overly complex elements like colored tables, merged cells, or, and this is a big one, you've pasted images instead of using proper table inserts. To fix this, you need to follow this exact sequence to lock in those tables, because skipping this will just result in a total mess on your reader's screen. First, manually adjust your table borders inside Google Docs. Second, make sure those tables are properly inserted using the tool's native table feature, not just pasted as pictures. Third, export the document as a standard .docx file. And finally, use a dedicated conversion tool like Calibre to convert it to EPUB, and make absolutely sure you select the Preserve Styles option. Okay, Section 3, Amazon and Gumroad Publishing. Let's talk about navigating these platforms and avoiding those dreaded rejections. I mean, there is literally nothing more frustrating than uploading your hard work only to get a rejected cover from Amazon KDP because of some tiny margin error. But the fix? It's actually incredibly simple. Here is your checklist. First, enable guides and margins in Canva. Second, and this is the most important part, keep all of your text strictly 0.375 inches, which is exactly 1 centimeter, away from every single edge. Keeping your text strictly inside that boundary guarantees Amazon's automated system won't flag your book. Also, make sure you have high contrast for readability, and always export at 300 dpi as a PDF print file. Now, where should you actually publish? Well, Gumroad is your go-to for quick digital assets like Notion templates, zip files, prompt libraries, and direct digital downloads, mostly because it requires zero EPUB formatting. On the flip side, Amazon KDP is strictly for traditional ebooks, paperbacks, and it's actually the best choice for Hindi language publications and reflowable text. Basically,
Put your templates on Gumroad and your actual ebooks on Amazon KDP.
And please, whatever you do, don't forget your back cover. Adding a brief 3 to 4 line synopsis explaining the book's value, a short author bio to establish your credibility, along with your contact and social links, literally turns your book into a lead magnet. This is exactly how a single ebook sale transforms into a long-term client for your other services.
Moving way beyond static books, let's jump into Section 4, AI chatbots and automation. Deploying interactive AI agents and getting them ready for the public. If you're participating in a hackathon using Bolt.new, these 5 steps will take you from a totally blank page to a submitted, fully functional AI agent. You log in, grab a template, edit your visuals, paste your voiceful embed code right into the block, hit publish, and then just submit the link to the Growthify activity feed. It really is that streamlined. But, tech hiccups happen. You might be staring at your screen asking, wait, why are the buttons on my Bolt.new website completely dead? Well, if they're inactive, it simply means the action fields in the back end have been left totally blank. So here's your quick fix. Select that specific button, open up the right side configuration panel, and click on Action. You actually have to tell the button what to do. Choose Open Link, scroll to Section or Submit Form, and enter the exact URL or section ID. Simply assign that action, republish, and your chatbot interface will be fully functional again. Easy. You can actually take this a step further and easily upgrade a simple hackathon prototype into a fully monetized real-world application. You start in Phase 1 by exporting your project to a hosting platform like Netlify or Vercel. In Phase 2, you attach a professional custom domain name. Next up, in Phase 3, you integrate a payment gateway like Stripe or Razorpay. And finally, Phase 4, you launch it publicly on LinkedIn and your portfolio. That is exactly how you bridge the gap between a fun little demo and a live money-making business asset. All right, let's look at our final section, growth and consulting. Scaling your knowledge into a sustainable consulting business so you can build a truly profitable presence. By repurposing your projects across platforms, you can dramatically increase your visibility and revenue. You can use Udemy and Skillshare for course hosting, or Teachable if you want more direct control over your students. Use Clarity.fm to easily book paid one-on-one consulting calls. And hey, when you're really ready to drive traffic, deploy LinkedIn carousel ads to show off your case studies, and Facebook lead ads to target specific industry keywords. And if you're using YouTube to build your brand and your views stall out, listen to this trick. You can actually revive stagnant YouTube views by just slightly updating the video title, the thumbnail, and the first 2 lines of your description. This matters because that simple little tweak forces the YouTube algorithm to re-index your content, waking it up and bringing a wave of fresh organic traffic directly to your digital products. It's a game changer. So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this provocative thought. AI prompts, tools, and all these platforms aren't just static scripts. They are highly flexible frameworks. Your tools are sitting right there, ready to go. But how will you adapt your unique expertise to solve a real problem in the market? Bridging the gap between your passion and what the market actually demands is where true success lies. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I highly encourage you to take these steps and launch your next digital product today. You've got this.